General Electric takes a big step closer to selling NBC Universal to Comcast. GE reaching a tentative agreement with Vivendi to buy its 20% stake in NBCU for $5.8 billion. That minority stake is the last major hurdle GE needs to clear to sell NBCU to Comcast. But there are some strings attached to this deal. If GE and Comcast's deal doesn't close by the end of next year, GE may have to pay Vivendi up to $2 billion. Now, if regulators approve Comcast's purchase of NBCU, the combination will create one of the world's largest media companies.
All right, we have an instant audit from Adam Connors this morning, Director of Corporate Finance at CK Cooper, who joins us from out west. Adam, good to see you again from California. What do you think of this deal once it gets done? What's the first thing that pops into your mind about NBCU and Comcast getting together, which looks like the road we're headed down?
Yeah, it definitely looks to that. As, you know, until the actual deal disclosure is made, it's kind of hard to determine exactly what the terms look like. But I would say from GE's perspective, it looks as though it could be advantageous to them because they're divesting something that they've been looking to get out of and filtering more of the money into some of their more stronger sectors, which seem to be more profitable to them. It makes a lot of sense. However, I am concerned from a regulatory aspect, and I'm not surprised that there's a pretty hefty breakup fee involved.
And Adam, you know, what Comcast says that it needs to diversify its business. Why, and where's its competition coming from?
Sure. It needs to diversify its business because its competition is coming from all different sorts and internationally as well as domestically. And it's literally coming from every aspect in all of its business segments. So, you know, the way that they're focusing their business side and the way that they're focusing their direction of their company, it's inherently important that they try to fend off all the different types of competition that they're seeing both internationally as well as domestically.
Right. You know, final thing, Adam, are you all right with the fact, or you think regulators will be okay with the fact of a large cable company like Comcast getting together with a big content provider like NBC? I mean, some of the estimates say it's going to take a long time to get this thing approved. Will it get approved?
You're absolutely right. It's going to be a very fickle thing because it crosses over so many different business segments, Connell, and so you're absolutely right. And it's going to be a very fought after, both from a PR standpoint. It's going to be fought in the news as well as from internally and a regulatory standpoint. And then just understanding the deal and all the different intricacies involved, that's going to be rather tricky as well.
And Adam, you know, Vivendi wanted more than $6 billion in this deal, but GE finally came in at $5.8 billion. Was that a good deal for GE, or was that about a fair price?
What I like about the deal with GE is that their ability and the option, and it says from the sources that they have the ability to monetize from a cash basis at, I believe, a 3.5-year and a 7-year period. I'd like to see what the formula is in order to determine what that redemption is for cash. But I like that's built in there because it allows GE some more functionality moving forward and some value accretion possibly as well for them to realize even juicier returns moving forward.
Juicier returns, like the sound of that. Adam Connors at CK Cooper in Irvine, California, where it is extremely early. Adam, thank you very much for getting up with us. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
2:30 in the morning. Goodness.